as of 2:13 p.m. yesterday, Monday, October 2nd, oh boy, this is an absolutely, I truly don't think this has ever been attempted before on any episode 132 across the boards of podcasting. I am an officiant. I am now free to roam about the cabinet. The cabin? Yeah, but also the cabinet. I can officiate weddings. And why did I do this? Some people might be asking. It wasn't hard. I will be officiating my sister's wedding at the end of this month. So yeah, that's just kind of crazy. And it truly involves absolutely nothing. I went to this website and they were like, do you want to become an officiant? And I was like, well, it's not that like I want to. Like, this wasn't like a childhood dream of mine, you know? It's just that like, I guess I'm in a position right now where like I've been asked to do something and I just, this is the next step. And so becoming an officiant takes less than 30 seconds. Like, they were like, what's your name and email? And I sent it to them, or I filled it in. And then they were like, congrats. And I was like, they should make you work a little more for it. It's like I wanted to have like overcome something. I wanted to like answer some questions. Like, they just almost made it too easy where it's like, well, I did feel something. I did feel something when I, submitted that and they were like, congratulations, you're an officiant. And then you just have to like order this criteria. It's like with tax and shipping and everything, it's like $50. And yeah, it's something that I've been putting off for so long because I don't know exactly how to do it because I've never become an officiant before. And people love to tell you, I feel like I had a tweet about this years ago. It's just like people love to tell you they're an officiant. Like, it's not something like, although I'm announcing it now because it just happened and like, this is the type of thing I might share on here. But it's like, in the past, like, I feel like people would like walk around as if they had just like become, like a clergy for God himself. Like, they were like, yeah, I'm an officiant. I officiated my friend Brian's wedding in Acapulco. And it's like, okay, great. And now that I know how even less work went into it, I'm just like, you can drop the attitude. You can drop the smugness of your attitude. Like, you're not different than anyone. Okay. I'm thinking of like a very specific person that really annoyed me, but like we don't need to dwell on that right now. So yeah, they were like, yeah, give us $50. And I don't even know what they're sending me. I don't even know. They're sending me like a certificate. It's like, where the hell am I going to put that? Like, as if I'm going to like frame that and put it in my like dentist office. Like, I'm a dentist and I like have all my like, certificates up and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm also an officiant. It's like, where would you like me to put this? Like, all I'm thinking of like, this is just another thing that I'm going to have nowhere to put, that I'm going to have to put in a drawer. And then like in December when I go on like a cleaning binge, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm an officiant. But, I guess it's good to get the word out there. Like, if anyone wants or needs me to officiate everything, like, I have that power, which is kind of crazy. And it really highlights to me right now, I'm just realizing this, like, the only difference between anyone doing is that like one person did it and you didn't. It's like if someone was like, I want to be an officiant, and then it's like, well, all you have to do is do this. All you have to do is go online, put your email in, and you'll be an officiant. And the only difference between two people, one who does it and one who doesn't. And that's just everything in life. It's like, you want to write a book? It's probably not even hard. It's just that one person did it and you didn't. It's just so Crazy. So yeah, cat's out of the bag. It's Tuesday. Yesterday just didn't work out with my boyfriend being on the podcast. So here I am just giving it my all. And yeah, it's good to be back. I don't know. I woke up kind of early, just absolutely went ballistic on Duolingo. Like, it was unprecedented. Like, out of nowhere, I have not out of nowhere, this part. I have a 315-day streak. Like, it doesn't matter, but it does. Right now, not only am I an officiant, I'm in the top 3 of the Obsidian League on Duolingo. And I got there without having unlimited Duolingo. Like, I have the ads, I have everything. So it's like, it's probably easier for other people to get into the top 3 because it's like once I run out of my hearts for the day, I mean, you can practice to get more hearts, which I usually do, but whatever. All to say, it's just not that easy. And today they were like, you've earned 3 days of super Duolingo, like no ads, unlimited, all this stuff. And I was like, oh my God. And it was just like, I didn't plan on spending this much time on Duolingo, but when they give you the unlimited, it's just like, I want to do so much. Like, they have this special game, and this would be one of the main reasons I would upgrade to unlimited. They have this game that presumably you only get when you are on super Duolingo. It's like this timed matching words game, and it is truly an Olympic sport. Like, and I'm so fucking good at it. And it's just so stimulating. It's so engaging, and like, you just feel so alive after. So that's how I started my day. And then I sometimes do it, but like, I really just want to start doing it every day again. I don't know if I ever talked about it. It's this Tony Robbins like brain priming exercise, and it's 15 minutes. And like, if you just go on YouTube and Google Tony Robbins priming, it'll come up. It's like a 15-minute video. And it does just really help like start the day. So I did that, and then I started a new book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, one that I got from my boyfriend's library. Like, I was like, it's time, like I finished deep work. Just, I went so deep into it, like it just preached so much. Like, you need to cut out the distractions. Fuck, I wrote down the best quote and it's on my phone. Okay, it's something like, leave the scrolling masses and join the focused few. It's like, leave everyone who's just scrolling their life away, and don't get it twisted. I do it all the time. But it's like, once you read this book, it really is like, and I've been thinking this, but it helps so much to strengthen like this knowledge in you. And it just talks about the impact, like the scientific impact on your brain. It's like, once you get into the science of it all, it's like, it's hard to ignore things. Like, I don't know. It's just like, that's why with food a lot too. It's like, well, this is actually killing me, and then it's like, it's hard to keep on eating that way going forward. With that being said, oh my God, I saw this freaking recipe on TikTok. Like, this girl, like, she actually makes 3 gourmet meals a day. Like, she's like, this is what my husband eats in a day. And she's like, whatever. She's like gorgeous and just like making these meals. She has kids. Like, it's just like, what? And she's always in this like cute, like these cute pajamas and like whatever. And she's just like roasting potatoes with thyme. But she made this like what looked like a really intriguing sort of like oatmeal dish. Like, it was like a baked oatmeal situation, and it had dark chocolate chips in it. So I was at the grocery store yesterday, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna make this oatmeal thing. And I thought all I needed was dark chocolate chips, so that's what I bought. And then I got home and realized that you need oat milk. I mean, I'm sure you could use almond milk or any type of milk, but I didn't have any milk. So now I just had these dark chocolate almond chips that I have been eating. Like, my life depends on it. Like, I could stop, but I don't want to. So that's where we're currently at. Oh yeah, so I read my book. I took Helena on a walk, and now we're here, and yeah, it's it's a big day, I'm just sort of like emotionally preparing. I'm going to Disneyland tomorrow for a friend's birthday. And I'm excited, I'm scared, I'm intrigued. I'm like, what am I going to wear? It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. And I don't do well in the heat. Like, I'm hoping there's a little breeze in the air. I'm hoping I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. I'm just going to have to wear shorts, which is good. Jeans are so constricting. It's like truly like, what is the perfect thing to wear just for like comfort, but to also like look cute. If I had to guess, I'd say I'm going to wear jean shorts. It's like, what do I think I'm going to wear? Like, I'm going to wear jean shorts. It's nice to have the pockets, maybe a tank and like a cardigan wrapped around my waist. Is that crazy? I don't know. I haven't been to Disneyland since September 2019. When me and my boyfriend, I feel like I've touched upon this before, truly had a hero's journey that day. Like, we went through every emotion. Like, and it really just taught us so much. It was just like truly life is a marathon. Like, it's like you can't focus on one part of it. Like, it's not the whole story. Like, we got off to a great start. Like, we got on a lot of rides and we were like, yes. And then we just came to an absolutely devastating halt. Like, every ride we wanted to get onto, I forget what kind of pass we have. Like, I don't know the fucking ins and outs of Disneyland. But like, we had some sort of pass that, I don't know. It's like you sign up for things ahead of time, and like all the things we signed up for had like a 2-hour wait period. So we just were like paused for 2 hours, and it was agonizing. It was like, oh my God, like we just want to go on all the rides. Like, we spent all this money and now we're just like sitting here like sharing a corn dog. Like, it's like, I don't know. But then it's like, we had to go through that. And then it's like by the end of the night, we were knocking out rides right and left, like no lines. And we ended up like going on so many ultimately. But we were like so devastated by this part of the day where we were just like slowed down. And it's like, you know what? Like, maybe we needed to be slowed down. We don't know why. But it's like, yeah. It really, really was a hero's journey. So we're going back tomorrow. I'm excited. It's fun. A little Wednesday to split up the week. It's like, it's like hustle Monday and Tuesday, get a little break Wednesday, hustle Thursday and Friday. I mean, yeah, this weekend's going to be chaotic and I can't say much more about it, but there's a lot on the docket. But hopefully now that I'm like an officiant, I can just kind of handle everything life throws at me. I discovered London fogs in December of 2021. I was in Utah doing some shows with my friend Brandon Wardell, and we went to this cafe, and they were like infamous for their rose London fogs. And I was just like, okay, like, like I'm off coffee, like I'm like a bit scared of caffeine, but like I just had to try it. And it was absolutely life-changing. It was so good. I forgot the name of the cafe in Salt Lake, but maybe if you live in that area, and you can tell me. It's so good. And then I came home and I had a few London fogs, and then it just kind of tapered off, like the holidays came, it's like I have my lemon water. What? I don't know what I was trying to say after that. I have my lemon water, what have you. That's what I was trying to say. Like, I was like, wait, why am I saying what? Why am I starting something with what? Okay. And then when I was in Montana, we were trying to eat. And okay, so when I was in Montana, we were trying to eat, and we needed like a quick breakfast. Like, it wasn't a situation we were trying to sit down. And it's like a bit of a convoluted story. My boyfriend thought this woman worked at the restaurant, and he like asked her a question, and she was like, oh, like I don't work here. I'm just getting a London fog from here because they have the best London fogs in the world. And it's like, if you think that didn't pique my interest, like, you don't know me, you know? Like, I was like, wait, what? And then it, like, brought everything back. I was like, oh, my God, London fogs. I forgot about them because I don't, like, go to coffee shops, you know? So it's like, it's not, like, in my orbit. So I was like, okay, well, I absolutely need one of these London fogs that this woman, like, thinks is the best in the world, that she's coming to this restaurant just to get a London fog. And I like that. I like that sort of just, like, you guys are all eating, like, guess what? Like, I already ate. All I want is a London fog. So it was going to be like 20 minutes, they said. And we were like in a bit of a rush because we had to like get to the next town. So then, but I like, then I was just like, oh my God, I have this London fog in my head. Like, it was like a quench. It was a thirst that I needed to quench. And so where we ended up getting breakfast, I got a London fog. It was unbelievable. I tried to actually get a London fog from that place again on my way out, and it didn't happen again. But then so when I got home, I feel like because I've just been like, I've been trying to write different places. Like, I'm just like, I need to just like vary my surroundings. So I've been just like trekking to different places, and I just like, now I have something to get. I'm like, I'm getting a London fog. I don't know. This is not translating. Like, I don't know how many times I've said London fog. Like, you're like, no, we get it. Like, you've been having London fogs. But, like, I've been having London fogs from all different places. Like, I'm sampling the whole just sort of spectrum of London fogs. Like, I'm not being like, okay, this, like, and it's like they're all just slightly different. I got an iced one from Coffee Bean yesterday, like, or not yesterday, last week. And like, I was scared. I was scared to do it. And the guy was like, it'll be all right. Like, it'll be fine. Like, you'll like it, you know? And I did. And I did like it. And I was scared. So I got the small size because I was like, I don't want to get a big size and not like it. I don't know why I thought I wouldn't like it. Like, I don't know. And it just felt good to be just like getting a transaction in a Coffee Bean, you know? It's like, I drive by a Coffee Bean and it's like, listen, like, I want something. I want to go in there. I want to spend money. I just don't know what to get, you know? Like, it's not always the time to get a hot chocolate. Like, it's just not, that's a specific time. Like, it's not like I'm driving around at 2 p.m. and I'm like, yeah, let me get a hot chocolate. Oh my God. An iced hot chocolate, which I know is just chocolate milk, but like iced. Oh my God, I might have to go in there and just like really throw them for a loop. But yeah, this guy's like, you'll be fine. And then like I sipped it and I was like, fuck, it's so good. I wish I got more, but whatever. Basketball starting like in 3 weeks. I'm literally terrified. I had so much to do yesterday, and then it was media day. And I was just like in the NBA, and I was just like, cancel my 3 o'clock, as well as my 4, as well as my 5, as well as my 9 o'clock. Like, I need every moment of content. Like, I've just been deprived for months and months and months. And it's like, it truly is like, I'm not trying to be dramatic and like, I don't think this is healthy, but it's like, it does get to like August, September. And I'm like, why am I like low key sad? And then like basketball starts trickling in, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's why. Like, I'm just missing this whole component of my life that brings me so much peace, that brings me so much joy, that brings me so much just, I don't know. I just love it. I just love it. I don't know what to say about it. Like, I just love it. As many of you know, I purchased a suitcase prior to my trip to Montana, and I'm trying just to move past it because it's not important, but honestly, I really regret it. I regret it. It was so unnecessary. It's like I got a new one because it had been a long time since I purchased a suitcase, and mine, like, the handle doesn't go down so easily. So it's like Imagine like getting off a plane, like sweating in the aisle. I mean, though, like the plane lands, you like go to get your suitcase and you get on the plane. Who's still with me? You get on the plane, you find your seat. Oh, wow. 17A. Awesome. That's me. And then you stop and you try to put your handle down to put it up into the rafters, and you are clicking. It's not going down. People are behind you. A baby's crying. You're starting to sweat. I'm just like, I don't know. Like, it's not going down. I'm freaking out. Like, it's hell. And then on like the 80th try, it'll go down. And honestly, reliving that, it actually makes me feel better. Like, I'm like, okay, maybe I did need a new suitcase. But it doesn't always get stuck. I don't know. It's like I got this suitcase. It was like $100, like even at Marshall's. Like it was a really nice one. And when I got it, the woman who checked me out was like, this is a really nice piece of luggage. Like every cashier at Marshall's is like the most like genuine, like empathetic, just I don't know. They're just wearing their emotions on their sleeves, but they're also just like, they're like together. Like you trust them. Like they're so deep for no reason. Like she was like, this cashier, like it actually threw me off so much. Like she's like, this is a really great piece of luggage. And like in my head, I'm like, okay, I might return it. Like, I don't know if I'm keeping this, but like I am down to buy it and see. And she's like, this is good. And she was like, this is what she said to me. I'm not fucking kidding. She goes, I'm really happy for you. And I was like, all right, I don't know what's going on right now. Like, I don't need to be crying at Marshall's right now. Like, what does she know that I don't? Like, do I know her from before? Like, what does it all mean? And so I got this suitcase, and the night before I was packing, and I was like, is this new suitcase smaller than my other suitcase? And I was like, so I packed the whole new suitcase, and then I took everything out and packed it in my old suitcase. And it was like, I don't even know what the final result was. Like, I feel like give or take, it was the same. Like maybe my other one was like a hair more. I don't know. And I ended up using the new one, and I'm just like, damn, like I could think of 1,000 other ways I'd rather spend $100, but it's too late now. It's too late now. And, this is maybe like Disneyland in 2019. It's like, I don't know why I need to go through this right now, but I do. And, yeah. Hopefully I'll just like be traveling a lot more in the future. I just want to like re-manifest that I want to work on a movie or TV show in Hawaii. Like I want someone to call me and be like, hey, like you just got this part. Like you have to live in Kauai for a month. And I'm just like, and that's a bad thing because like, that's what I want. Welcome to episode 132. It's good to be alive. It's good to be in October, I think. Jury's still out. I mean, it started off with a bang. I went to ballet on Sunday, and I just freaking love ballet so much. I love it. And like last week, my legs were so sore I could barely walk. And then this week, my calves are so sore because we did like this like special little move on quoi. And I just didn't expect to like it this much. Like I was excited to do it because I'm all about like trying new things and like just having an experience. It's like I'm just really understanding just the experience of it all. Like, I don't want to throw her under the bus, but like my mom is like so stressed in ballet. Like she's like wants it to be perfect. And I'm like, I feel like I already said this last week, which is so embarrassing. I'm like, are you like auditioning for the Nutcracker? Like you don't need to be like so locked in. It's like, this is our second class. Like, why would you be good at it? Like, why would anyone be good at it? Like, it's like, it's like, of course I'm trying to be good at it just in the way where it's satisfying to like get better at something, but it's like, I'm not like judging myself for not like knowing all the terms or not like getting a move right. It's like I probably haven't taken ballet since I was like 4 or 5. Like I just really is so much in the approach and your just mental state. It's like, what do I want to get out of this? Like, I want to have fun. I want to like elongate my body. I want to be more graceful. I want to be more intentional. Like, I really want to just like live in it, like live in the world of ballet while I'm in class, and I don't know what my mom wants out of it, but she's like freaking out. She's like, I don't think I can come back. Like, I'm the worst person in class. And it's like, I truly like, and I know it sounds like I'm just like, I'm so like enlightened and free. And it's like, yes, I am. But it's like, also I'm not, but also just like, I'm not even looking at anyone in class. Like, I mean, it's like maybe I'm seeing them in my peripheral, but I'm not like focused on them. Like, I'm not sitting here being like, am I better than this person? Is this person better than me? It's like, who fucking cares? Who cares? Oh my God, when am I going to stop just being so ahead of my time? No, but also, it's been tough, it's like, life's good and bad, like it's just both. It's just both. But, we stay positive, we stay focused. All we can control is like growing and getting better. I mean, like, I seriously want to get up so bad and go to the kitchen to get dark chocolate covered chips. But I'll wait. I'll just wait. Now, what else? I watched an episode of Only Murders in the Building last week, and I was like, there were some parts that I was like, it's kind of cringy. Like, there was just like a few parts that I was like almost like embarrassed that I had gone so hard for it. Like, it's really good. Not everything is like my particular style. I just think as a whole, it's really good. I need to start Great British Bake Off. They're so accurate for starting it at the end of September. Like, they just know people want to be cozy. They know it's just the perfect fit. They know everything. I got to start that. I didn't see this for myself. I haven't been a part of the Bachelor franchise in some time now. Like, I've never been like a diehard. I probably watched like 3 seasons and like, listen, they were extremely entertaining. But I just fell off. Like, I was like, it's too much. It's too much time. It's too much. There's too many spinoffs. Like, they're on an island now. Like, I just can't. Like, I'm just too deep. And that's not, if you're deep, like, congrats. It's like, I'm going to watch 4,000 hours of basketball in the next month. So it's just like, it's just a preference of what whatever. But I have been seeing signs for the Golden Bachelor, and I was like, I am intrigued by this, because this is not just like your run-of-the-mill, like, quote-unquote mindless TV, which, again, I'm watching Kardashians this season. They really lost me last season, but for some reason, like, I'm craving them more than ever, and last week's episode did not disappoint. So it's like, I'm not ridiculing or criticizing watching reality shows, but it's like, after deep work, like, I really am like, and I feel like I've been doing this for a while and I cannot recommend it enough. And it's like, I'm not perfect at it. And it's like, it's a journey, but just being aware of it is really helpful. Oh my God. Is this woman? When you realize, like, I'm just looking out my window, like, cause I walk my dog every day, and it's like, you see certain people, and I used to see this woman all the time, and she had 2 really cute dogs, and one was just like a bigger version of Helena. Like, they're the exact same color, both like short-haired golden whiskey colored chihuahuas, and hers is named like Sugartooth or like Sugar Plum, and it's like, it shouldn't work, but it does, and I just realized the other day, I was like, I haven't seen her in like a year. And now I was just looking at my window and I'm like, is that her? I don't know. Okay. But whatever. So I was like, I wasn't planning on watching The Golden Bachelor, but then it was like, I think it was Friday night. Like I absolutely busted my ass all day. My boyfriend ended up like doing shows. So like he left and like I had the whole night to myself and like I worked on like creative things that I wanted to work on. And then it was like 10:30 and I was like, I don't know, like, should I just watch like a sliver of it? And because I feel like this one is like different, you know, it's like this 71-year-old man who like lost his wife, who's looking for love again. And like these 60 and 70-year-old women who are just like either finding love for the first time or finding love again. And I feel like this one's really good because it's actually like interesting and illuminating. It's like, yeah, it's really touching, you know, like it's just really touching. It might be too sad for me to watch. Like it's just too emotional for me. Like, but I don't know. Like I feel like this is actually like kind of a good thing to watch and it's not just like for nothing and just like pure entertainment. Like it just kind of makes you think about your life and like what you want out of it. And I don't know. So I might keep going. Hard to say. What has episode 132 been about if I had to summarize it? I know I said London fog a lot. What was my first thing? I don't know. I don't know. Oh my God. Okay. Well, thanks for attending. Subscribe, rate, review. I just can't tell you, and I'm not, okay, whatever. I'm not saying this to be like, you have to leave a review. I just like when there is a review, it's just like, wow. Like it really just is so nice to see. But yeah, do whatever the capacity you can do. You know, it's like you're in different phases of your Disneyland day right now. Maybe like everything's lining up and like you're going on every ride and you're just knocking them out. Maybe you're just like sadly eating a corn dog at like Disney. What's the second park? I don't know. I just don't know the infrastructure of Disneyland. And like, I don't think I want to. Definitely going to get a churro tomorrow. That's going to be fun. I am looking forward to a churro. I love Space Mountain. It's fun. Oh my God. I'm like, it's kind of funny because I scream on roller coasters. Like I'm not like a silent, like I'm not sitting there like silent. Like I will scream my head off at a drop. Like I'm shrieking. And I'm afraid that I'm going to lose my voice. And it's kind of lull because on Thursday, the day after, I have a meeting with like a voiceover representation company. And I'm like, I thought about it when they asked, but I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I guess they can get the gist. Like, I don't know. Now that I'm saying it out loud, it seems really stupid. Like, because I feel like even if I don't lose my voice, it will be compromised. And like, will they understand? Will the essence of it come through? Will they see the potential? Will they, you know, be able to look at a video or two? God forbid, listen to an episode of this podcast, you know, but it is sort of a wild move to go to Disneyland and then have a meeting where like people are pretty much like evaluating your voice, and mine will be like not fully there. I don't know what they want from me. You know, like I don't know what they want from me. They're just going to have to deal. So wish me luck. It's just like, oh my God, you just don't know how life is going to go. Like when I was working on Fired on Mars, which is a cartoon on HBO that I think it is that woman. She's coming back. Wait, is this a fucking joke? I don't see Sugartooth. What's her name? Wait. There she is. Wait, honestly, and there's Sugartooth. This is insane. 2 days ago, I'm walking Helena and I'm like, wow, I haven't seen that woman in a long time. And we always chat and she's super nice. And because it's really crazy. Like her dog and Helena are actually like twins. And Helena loves her. And I was like, where is that woman? When was the last time I saw her? Honestly, it's been a year. And before that, she's not someone I would see every day. I mean, you truly cannot understand how crazy this is. Like, I probably would see her like maybe like once every 6 weeks, every 2 months, but still. And sometimes I'd see her from across the street and like we'd wave, but it's like we wouldn't do a stop down. And yesterday I was like, I have not seen this woman. It may be years. And I was like, she's 1,000% moved. There's no way she still lives here. Like it has to be that. There's no way. And as I'm recording this podcast, which I shouldn't have even been recording today, I only am because everything fell through yesterday. So I normally would have recorded it yesterday and would not be sitting in this particular part of my apartment where I'd be looking out the windows and seeing across the street. And I see the woman in question. I mean, Lord. I should have said this up top at the beginning of the episode, but I am wearing a red cashmere sweater, if that sort of changes anything for you guys. I got this sweater at a thrift store. This one day at the thrift store, like I got truly some of the most influential pieces of my life. Like I got this brown dress with tags on it. It was probably from like the early 90s. It's literally like my dream dress, chocolate brown. It's fucking stunning. And I ended up wearing that to my sister's rehearsal dinner. And then I think I'm going to wear it this weekend also to my other sister's bridal shower, which is why I'm thinking about it. And I got that. And then I got these high heels, also never worn, made in Italy. And then like I found this red cashmere sweater and I was like, okay, like, do I really need this? Like, I don't know. I don't know why. Like, it was just like, who the fuck finds a perfect cashmere sweater for $6.99 and is like spending time debating if you need it? Like, I don't even know what the fuck I was thinking. But thank God I managed to just like know that I did. Like, some part of me was just like, I'm just gonna get it, whatever. I guess it's also hard in summer when you're like getting sweaters, but I was like, I'm just going to get it. I got it dry cleaned. I've actually worn it 5,000 times. Like it's so soft. It goes with everything. Fuck, maybe I'll bring it to Disneyland. No, I don't want it to get dirty. Okay, well, whatever. I am wearing a red cashmere sweater. That woman, what was I talking about before I saw that dang woman? I don't know. I cannot imagine it was anything important. I cannot imagine that. But thank you so much for subscribing, rating, and reviewing. Comments, questions, or concerns, composedpod@gmail.com. And I'll see you, as they say, when I see you.